Welcome to Sonny's, the car wash factory. This week, we're taking an in-depth look at a brand new express wash in the mountains of Asheville, North Carolina, Gorilla Car Wash. We're going to talk to owner-operator Brian Blakey about converting an old full-service wash to an express wash 3 years ago. Brian built upon the success of his first wash and just opened another brand new location. Let's take a look.
Well, we are from Dallas, Texas area. I worked for Texas Instruments for many years in various roles in IT division, information technology, and then I moved into finance. And so I tell everybody I went from high tech to high touch. I was ready for a change. It had been a lifelong dream of mine to be able to have my own business. And when we came across the opportunity to own the car wash up on Patton Avenue, it just seemed like everything was falling into place. I really began learning about car washes once we acquired the existing car wash. And I guess it's interesting to note that that car wash is one of the oldest car washes in all of Western North Carolina. It was built in 1954. And we were running it as a full-service car wash, and we ran it as a full-service wash for about 9 months. And I started doing some research and looking into alternatives on how to change it and to either make it more automated or to somehow allow me to have a little more time to spend with my family. We converted a wash that had been full service for approximately 54 years, and we switched it over to an express exterior wash. Well, it was in rough shape, to say the least. It had been neglected and not really kept up, needed painting, and the equipment inside was not up to par. The schooling that it did for me and my wife, and how we were able to learn so much about car washing and how to take care of people's vehicles, that alone was worth a lot. But the fact that it was very profitable and allowed us to make another investment in our second wash that we're sitting in front of right now. If it had not have performed as well as it has, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Brian's Patton Avenue conversion project was a success and still is. The wash is in its third year and still going strong. Building upon his experience and success, Brian built his second express wash from the ground up. Brian's new Gorilla Express Wash on Airport Road in South Asheville sits on a lot just under 1 acre. It features 2 auto pay stations and a 160-foot tunnel.
Well, the site is located on Airport Road, south of Asheville, approximately 12 to 14 miles south of town. And we're overlooking the airport. We're high up on a hill. There's a shopping center down below us. We've positioned the signage on the road so that anybody in the shopping center can look up and see our sign. Of course, we get people coming and going on Airport Road either direction, and they can also see the signage. We are in between a brand new Walmart that's just short distance up the road and the shopping center where we have Target and Lowe's and Best Buy. And I felt like we were going to get a lot of cross traffic, people traveling between those 2 shopping centers, and they would be crossing over my location. The other wash is close into town. It's people pass by it coming to and from their home to go to work downtown. Here it seems like we're having a lot of people that go home after work and change, and then they're going shopping, and on the way to go shopping they stop in to see our wash, or they're coming home from work later in the day. 3 miles away from me I have a full service. Approximately 3 miles also is a twin in-bay automatic. And then we have 1 self-serve in this same 3-mile radius and several convenience store car washes. So that's the competition that I'm nearby here. I'm excited about the response that we've gotten here so far. As far as the Express model, we were the first ones to bring this model to this area. And so now with our second location, we have another Express in the same area. The layout is built from the ground up to be an Express car wash. And consequently, there's plenty of room for vacuums. We've got 20 vacuum spaces. We've got plenty of room in the tunnel to be able to monitor the equipment while the cars are being washed. We have such a narrow tunnel at the other wash that it makes it difficult to actually see the equipment interacting with the vehicles. We extended the building. It's 130 feet long. We have a 120-foot long conveyor. And the layout of the site allowed for the pay stations to be in such a position so that people have a real nice curve and a downward roll right into the entrance of the car wash. We prep every car at our other wash, and that was partly due to the fact that when we opened it was in February, and we had a lot of snow and ice and salt around here during that time of the year. And when we opened that wash, cars were coming in just caked on with salt, and they put a bonding agent in the salt here so that it sticks to the roads. And that was flipping up and sticking to people's cars, and it was very hard to get off. And we realized that we needed to prep. Well, winter turned to spring, and spring turned to summer, and it was hard to stop prepping. And customers would tell us and complain about it if we didn't prep their car. So we feel like we were locked into prepping there. I came up with an idea, and my SSOs helped me out, and we added 2 pieces of Sonny's equipment to the beginning of a normal car wash equipment package. We put a second pre-soak arch at the very beginning, and then after a 10-foot dwell period, we have another a high-pressure piece of equipment, which is an Omni 50. And so I call it my automatic prepping system. And it's made a world of difference for the loaders and my employees to be able to really focus on the car now. They can look for damage, the pre-existing damage. They can look for special areas that need attention. We do have a prep gun that we can use it on specific areas, and we can focus this time of year on bugs. So we've got a lot of people that travel down to the lowlands and come back up to the mountains here, and they're covered in bugs. And so we can really focus on getting the cars clean now. So that's at the very beginning. Going through the wash, we have our CTAs. We go through a spider wrap combination with our emitter curtain there. We have an Omni 350 in the middle there that gets the top of the cars very well. And then attached there we have a brand new piece of equipment that I'm excited about. It's the Octopus Mirror Blasters. And I love how it cleans our mirrors out. It's doing a great job. The pendulum takes care of the wheels, which is a new piece of equipment for us. I'm very excited about the pendulum. Continuing through the side-to-side mitters, you go through the rain arches with our total body protectant and our drying agent, and then you go into our tire shine. And I love the new tire shine with the hinge top on it. It makes it so easy to take pads in and out and to maintain it. And then we go into our blowers. We have 2 additional blowers here. We have 8 15 horsepower blowers, where we only had 6 in the other wash. So that's basically it. And then they go on into the free vacuums. Dealing with the city of Asheville here, I think they have a reputation of being very tough, and I can vouch for that. They are very diligent, and they make it hard on you sometimes, much harder than you'd like to get things done. We had to apply for variances for different things, and that delayed things 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And it was a challenge working through every obstacle that was thrown in our way there. But eventually, one by one, we eventually overcame all of those obstacles. The select service organization that Sonny's offers, where they have strategically placed people throughout the country to work with people such as myself that want to set up a car wash, it's a great concept. And our SSOs are TEC, Tennessee Equipment Company in Knoxville, Tennessee, which is not too far from us to cross the border from North Carolina into Tennessee. And these guys are just great. We've worked with them with our first wash and now with the second wash. And they provide so much more than just selling equipment. They give you advice and consultation that's just invaluable. And we are very much indebted to them and dear to them. And they're great and decent people, and we've enjoyed working with them.